closer to the edge of this and then push it south and eastward. That'll kind of give us a truer picture of the times of when this storm would hit. So start at about right there and then pull that to the southeast toward that northwest end of Lake Fork. And it's moving southeastward roughly 27, 28 miles an hour. So the latest path here then has Cumbie in about 8 minutes. So if you're watching us from Cumbie, please head to your shelter right now. You can take your CBS19 app along with you, and then you can follow along the coverage. It's real easy. If you haven't downloaded the app, go ahead and do that now. And then we're streaming that coverage there. And so you can watch along with us as we cover the storm. And then you can also, if say the power goes out, the app is still working. So if you lose power, you can't watch us on TV, you can still watch us through the app. And then of course you'll get updates through the app on the severe thunderstorm warnings or the tornado warnings as they are issued. But back to the track there, you can see there's quite a bit of a gap between Cumbie and Bonanza where the next city would show up in our polygon or in our cone here as we track that storm. And we are really signaling in just on that portion that could have rotation. If we did another track and we went from the front side of the storm to the back side of the storm and then pushed that south and eastward, that's going to give you an idea of, say, when heavy rainfall arrives or when some larger hail arrives or some dangerous lightning. There's a ton of lightning with this cell as it pushes eastward. We'll go ahead and check reflectivity here in just a second, but let's do that, not necessarily the cone, but we're going to take the whole polygon. And you might even see here some of these dashed lines. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning with this cell, and that severe thunderstorm warning with that cell tells us that there is a tornado possible within this storm. So Savannah's tracking this whole storm. This will give us an idea. Say Seymour at 7:30, Yantis at 7:42, Martin Springs, Sulphur Springs right now just about and probably seeing this heavy rainfall move in, maybe even a little bit of hail. And there's going to be a tremendous light show, especially once we're getting closer to sunset. And of course, the clouds are obscuring any type of sunlight that's still out there. So it's probably almost pitch dark also in parts of Hopkins County right now. But you'll see just a lot of lightning out to your northwest with that cell as it drops southeastward. Equipment is still outside of the scope of where we want to track so far, so we couldn't give you a really good estimation of when it could arrive to equipment. But likely if that cell continues south and eastward, the data would suggest that a good a chunk of real estate here in East Texas this evening is going to see showers and thunderstorms as these storms move through. Let's go ahead and go to velocity data here, and we'll take off the lightning. We're going to zoom down there, and we're going to show you where the best chance for rotation. We know it's right in here just by looking at reflectivity, but now we're going to look at the rain that is coming toward the radar. That's going to be at Fort Smith, or at Fort Worth, I should say, and the rain going away from Fort Smith. And so right in here, near Campbell, west of Cumbie is likely where we could be seeing if there's a wall cloud or if there is any type of rotation. That's where it's going to be at this time as it drops south and eastward. I'm going to check the Weather Service and see what they have to say. They did have a picture. They are getting reports in Fannin County. That would be back upstream a little bit. And now in Hopkins and Hunt County of 1 1/4 inch hail. So there is some large hail also within that cell. And it's likely going to be north and west. Savannah, what's the... Okay, sure thing. We'll do that. All right. So as we come up to about 7 o'clock, we just want to tell you that you are watching live tornado coverage here on CBS 19.